Alright, so what is good, everybody on YouTube? This is of course your boy B, Bullet RC, and I'm coming to you guys again with yet another. And yes, today, y'all read the title right, we're going to be talking about these Neon 95 Air Jordan 4s. I'm doing a lot of clapping, I don't know why. But listen, the box is in the back as y'all can see, so give me a second, we're going to be right back. Blam! And as you guys can see, we have this new Air Jordan flight box for this particular pair of 4s. Of course, it's all over gray, Volt, black, and white like the Neon 95s. Now, the sizing tag on this one says Air Jordan 4 Retro SE Cool Gray, Volt, and Wolf Gray. And the biggest problem that I'm seeing with some people for this shoe is that retail of $225 is usually $190. Now, for some quick math on that, that is $35 extra for this shoe. And it seems like a lot of y'all out there, a lot of people are not going to be spending $225 on this particular sneaker. Now let me preface that. I say a lot, but at the same time, it's 50-50 from what I've been seeing. The people that really hate this shoe, but there's also a lot of people that are really digging it. And that's why it's kind of hard to tell right now how the release is gonna go, because there's enough people to say, yo, I really like them. In my opinion, they're fire. It was some people that were really digging this shoe, and it just seems like it's 50-50 right now. So as far as them selling out, they could and they could not. As of recently, y'all been seeing these Jordan releases flying off the shelves. Now I don't know how much tax money people got left for these, and I don't know how limited they might be. These joints aren't even on the launch locator right now on Foot Locker or anything, so it's not a lot of info out there as far as availability for these. Now we're going to get back into that, but for right now, let's go ahead and get back to the actual shoe. Like I said, the retail of $225, you're going to expect some better materials, and I do have to say the suede is proper. It does the job. Is it the best suede I've ever seen? No, but that suede on the midsole really elevates this release over some of the other just random colorways of the 4. Am I gonna be honest? Yeah, it's kind of gimmicky. The whole 95 aspect of this is pretty gimmicky, and obviously some of the things have been changed up to match the 95s, and for some people they're gonna dig that, and for some others they really aren't. So first off, the bottom, you got the black outsole and you got the Volt green black Jordan Jumpman. Nothing too crazy. Again, then you have that really dark charcoal suede down here on the suede midsole. I talked about a comparison to the KAWS 4s. There really isn't a comparison. Obviously the KAWS is going to be better, but this suede, it does change colors when you wipe your hand over it. It does look pretty well done, and I really can't knock the shoe as far as the suede goes in the midsole. That's probably my favorite aspect of the shoe, to be honest with you. Now if we move up from the suede midsole, this entire upper is just going to be a ton of different hues of gray, just like on an Air Max 95. Basically from the bottom up, it goes from dark to light. Now this gray suede near the toe box, near the midfoot towards the back, those suedes are pretty regular. Now this suede that's more so back here near the heel is a very low haired suede. It's not the same as some of the other suedes used on the front half of the shoe. I don't know why there's such a big switch up there. It's just something I noticed, and it just doesn't feel as good as the other suedes on the shoe. Again though, I can't really knock the quality aspect on this one. It seems to be well done. Now, does that mean you still want to spend $225 on the shoe? That's up to you. And again, it's a 50-50. The 50% that says these are trash cans, garbola juice, garbanzo beans, basura, they're strong about that. But the people that really dig the shoe, they're like, yo, these are fire. I got a cop. Can't wait for them to come out. So to me, it's a very polarizing sneaker. And even with me reading some of the comments on the shoe, my opinions have been swaying back and forth. In one hand, I'm like, they're kind of weak. And I look at them again, I'm like, they ain't that bad. Then I read some of the comments, I'm like, okay, I kind of agree with that. Yeah, the neon, all this other extra stuff is kind of gimmicky. I get it. Yeah, the $225 is a little bit higher price point. Yeah, that's kind of whack. But then it's like, oh, the suede midsole is nice. The little 3M accents. The overall quality is good. And I just keep swaying back and forth on this particular release right here. Now some other details on the shoe. Obviously on the upper you get this white rubber caging that's on the outside, on the tongue, and on the inside as well. Of course they have to work that neon colorway in there, but not overdo it just like they did it on the OG 95s. You got it right there in the air bubble. It's also on the wings and then down here on the plastic eyelets, and it's not too much. I feel like they could have definitely overdone the green, that Volt green color, and made him a little bit too much, but I think it's tastefully done as far as this pair goes. Another detail people were talking about on it is that right here on the tongue, it is a puffy satin tongue, just like the Air Max 95s. Some people dig it, some people don't. For me, the Air Jordan 4 already has a really big tongue, and this just makes it even bigger, even puffier, even stand out more. So for me, if I'm wearing these, I'm probably gonna be going ahead and covering up the tongue. I know a lot of y'all already wear y'all 4s like that with the tongues covered up, but that's just kind of how I'm rocking them. On the inside, you get the white guts with the Volt green on the inside with Nike Air on the insole, which is interesting that I just noticed that, because there's Nike Air on the insole of the shoe, but on the bottom they just kept the Jordan brand logoing. They might as well just went all the way with the 95 theme and kept the Nike Air on the bottom, but they did not do that. Obviously the other detail on this one to match up with the 95 is this 3M bag tab back here, and I feel like this is another thing that people either gonna love or hate. The Nike Air, the small mini Nike Air looks kind of weird. Is it the worst thing ever? No, but people are picky, and little things like that will keep them from copping a shoe. Another detail on the tongue, obviously the Air Max logo is 2 different colors on the 95s, and they did the same thing here. And of course they don't forget the Air Jordan tag that is stitched on the inside of the tongue. I think overall they did a good job with balancing the colors, doing it with some solid materials, and I think this shoe, I would feel a lot different about it if it didn't have the suede on the midsole. I know I keep talking about it, but that's probably one of the hardest details on this shoe in general. I'm gonna tell y'all though, just like I tell y'all every time, if you want this shoe right here, do not sleep, do not get lazy, go out into your raffles. I'm not sure if it's gonna be first come first serve or raffles yet, because like I said, I checked earlier on the computer, and as of right now there is no info on where they're gonna be dropping, what locations, but I'm assuming that the shoe will be pretty widely available. Yes, I know, before you say it, those aren't the neons, those are a different color. It's the same shit, bro. This one's just chili red instead of neon. So if you didn't know, now you know. 95s versus the imposter, the new guy, the neon 95 Air Jordan 4. While yes, I would like to just rather have a neon pair of these bad boys, I am not paying $350 for that shoe that sat around on the shelves. I'm just not doing it. I'll just wait until it re-releases. I got my KAWS 4s, slight flex, and that's just the easier to wear version of this shoe right here. So these may have to be let go if someone wants them early for retail. These drop on the 21st of March. Retail is $225, and if you're buying Air Jordan 4s, just buy me a true size. I usually wear size 12. I copped the size 12. I was good to go. But listen, man, that is it. Y'all let me know down below. Are y'all going to be copping this shoe right here? Is it $225 too much? Is it going to keep you away from copping them, or is it not a big deal? Like I said, I think it's worth the price if you really like the shoe. Would I be paying resale for this sneaker right here? I would not. But much love to all the fam, followers, and of course supporters. You guys can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, Snapchat. The Snapchat is bull.cb, by the way. Here, there, blah, blah, of course, Bullet RC, and I'm gonna see y'all next video. Make sure y'all drop a like on this bit and enjoyed it on feet. I got more early heat on the way. We got some fire, quite literally. But I'll just go ahead and save that for our next video. Neon 4s, done. Let's get to you on feet, man. Peace.
My side girl got a 5S with a screen crack. Still hit me back right away. Better not never hesitate. Don't come around making me insane. Trying to show the dog better that. Got a choice, trying to lead the way. Biting everybody with this high rocket. Cause your next album, they won't ever see the light of day. Have fans, but you let them down. But I guess that's how you niggas get down. I'm so high up, I'm like. I fuck through the bank, king of the hill, I'm feeling like living in show, standing high, feel like a tank, yeah. I'm way too moody for before, all in my drink, yeah. Don't care what you think, I got blue hundreds all in your face, yeah. Yeah, shout out to Frank, told me to get it, fill in my pockets, yeah. at the bet, you comparing me, niggas just stop it, yeah.
Gotta slow it down, you ain't got no zoom. Big rock diamonds, yeah, I'm in goon. Purple lemonade, pumping out them fumes. Heating up like last day in June. Niggas still in my drip, that cool. See, Yanni and Taylor, let me polish my jewels. I chose her face, I pick her groom.
My niggas really been down. Could never have a kid in me. Out here still kidding around, what's playing around. Hey, you really wanna take it now? I got $150,000 for an after party, and I gave it to the killers just to break it down. Bring us up and never take us down, but if you bring me up, then they might take it down. Fake fuck with me back then, but it's getting hard for you to take it down. Fuck me and rich enough for all of the haters give me up, niggas just watch it. Word of my essay, you couldn't beat me on your best day. Ain't got no baby, I'm tryna lay off with my lady. But nigga, I beat it till she can't walk straight. I know that you see it, the money ain't talk to me. I'm getting that feeling you get when you get paid. It's on my 10th song, I made today what you did today. I fucked through the bank.
No time, no waste, I'm taking off soon. Catch out on jet, try fly to the moon. Looking like who is he? Gunna no runner, he move like me. Yeah, got foreigns a moving fleet. So choppers like who is security? Ooh. I fly right in to meet up at the room. She don't know your name, but she know all my tunes.
It's on my 10th song, I made today what you did today. I fucked through the bank, king of the hill, I'm feeling like Beverly Shore, I'm standing out high, feel like a tank, yeah. I'm way too moody for before, all in my drink, yeah.